All right, welcome everyone to our first ever. Oh, is it our first ever? I don't know.
Right?
I think so. Yeah, first
Invitational
first ever invitational 10-ball comp that CueSoc is hosting. This is a very new, exciting event that we have, and we've got the final on video and on audio as well. My name is Mark, as we all know, and joining me today is.
This is Kevin, commentated before in one of the finals. I think it was an 8-ball final. And I've also got Kenneth next to me.
Yep. Kevin and I commented on the. Can you stop punching my back? Kevin and I commented on the. I think it was the.
Inter-Uni. Yeah.
Inter-Uni finals.
So we've got you guys back, and I only like to bring you guys for the highly competitive ones, you know. So that's good. So 10-ball race to 7 we have today. In this new format, what we actually did is we picked our top 16 players and we got them to play in a round robin format. Very exciting because it's something that we haven't done before, but yeah, it really sort of differentiates the best from the better. So I quite like that, and I quite like how, you know, everyone sort of is going against each other head to head. In our final today we have Tim Xing, as per usual. He's been in many finals videos. We love to have him on. And he is a 4th year civil engineering student at UNSW. And we've also got Justin Chau, who's in his 2nd year of teaching at Macquarie. So yeah, it looks like Tim's won the lag.
He's going to break it off. Looks like he's breaking from the center of the table.
Do you guys usually break from the center when 10-ball, or
a bit just off?
Just off the center?
About
Yeah.
a ball off. Yeah. Get it square.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Right, Justin with the first chance on the table.
He's been playing pretty good with his snooker too. He looks like a snooker player.
Yeah,
He's a snooker player, yeah.
Justin's a snooker player. We haven't had him in a final since a while, since snooker comp, 2015, 16. I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's one of those years.
I was probably still in high school.
It's one of those years, yeah.
Yeah. But it's good to have him. And he actually took on our top seed Leon in the semi-finals and managed to beat him 5-4 on the hill.
That was a thriller.
Yeah.
Justin was up 4-0.
4-0 and he had a straight 10-ball.
Yeah.
And he missed it.
And Leon
And
came
then
back
Leon
all
came
the way
back 4-4.
only to return the
10
favor.
ball.
Oh, could have been a great upset coming from where the situation was, but unfortunately Leon could not finish that job off. But you know, better luck next time, Leon.
That was a crazy match. It was a crazy match.
He's gotten pretty good on this 3-ball.
That's a really good ball. Bumped it perfect. Position on the 3-ball. It's a bit awkward though. He doesn't have much angle to get onto the 4. He might need to draw this straight back. Leave himself low on the 4 so he can get back up table for the 5. Yep. Alright. He's got the corner now. I think that's
Definitely has
fine.
the corner. I think you just take your medicine here, play a stop shot, and just play the 5 a bit long.
Yeah. Just settle for just any shot on the 4, 5. Oh, but he's missed it.
Sometimes when you do too much with a cue ball, you overthink it.
Yeah.
And you forget doing the most important thing on the table, just making the next ball.
Happens a lot. Yeah, it happens to gets the best of us.
I actually am not sure that this is. I think Tim does tend to play a lot of 10-ball, but Justin is definitely more on the snooker side of things. And you know, with the way you play shots in snooker, I think there's a lot more side spin that you use as opposed to pool. Like, the way you use side spins differently. I've been noticing the way that the way that he's using side is just. I don't know. It's like I've never seen it like that before.
You use for snooker because it's such a precise game. The pockets are small, balls are small, but the table is also like twice as big. It requires a lot more precision, and usually when you play side spin, a lot of funky things can happen.
Yeah, especially the size of the table matters a lot, and the weight of the cue ball because it's so much lighter. If you accidentally hit the ball with spin, it's gonna sort of look like a masse.
Yeah, it's gonna
coming
deflect
down the table.
Yeah.
Ooh, unlucky on the scratch.
Swerve a bit.
Oh. With an
That was
open
really
table,
unfortunate. This is an open
Tim's got a
table.
chance.
This is the best chance he's gonna get to run this rack out.
I want to focus a lot on getting good on the 7 here because if he's getting good on the 7, he's out.
Yeah. Would you play on the left side of the 7 or the right side of the 7 here?
Actually, I like playing it dead straight because
Just straight, draw straight back.
draw straight back because what a 9-ball is, you don't want to flirt with the sides at all.
Yeah, but landing dead straight on the 7's quite difficult.
It is difficult, but yeah,
I'd settle for like
just off maybe. A
just
little bit.
like off
Off to the left?
either side.
On
On
either
either
side,
side, honestly. Okay, so he chose to
Right side, is it?
be on the right side.
Yeah,
now
right
you can
side.
just stun it back out into the center of the table, leave himself
Yeah.
decent on the 8.
That's the big worry of the 9-ball though, because if you get
Yeah.
on that short side of the 8-ball, you know, you don't have a really good shot in the corner. You might even scratch off the middle if you try to put it in the
Yeah.
corner.
Exactly,
The only thing he
exactly.
needs to watch out here is that got to make sure he doesn't bump the 9.
It looks like he's playing it with top.
So he's going to go around 3 rails, circle 3 rails.
that's
Oh, look at that shot.
1, 2, 3. Look at that.
Little confidence booster at the beginning of the match. Just making sure that his stroke is nice and straight. Got the action good.
Just drop the ball in,
drop it
take your
in.
medicine on that.
You don't want yeah. That's
Beautiful,
good. That's
beautiful.
Good. That's perfect. Now he just needs to play a little soft screw.
Maybe even stun into the rail.
Yeah,
bit of
you
side.
can punch it a bit as well if you want.
Punch it with a bit of side, get it to the middle of the table. And that's first
Just
game.
got to make sure he doesn't hesitate on the shot.
Nice,
little
nicely
shot
done,
there.
nicely done.
Perfect on the 10.
So Tim actually went 7-1 in our last April comp final. So he's on quite a roll actually recently.
Nice shot.
And today he actually hasn't lost a game. Yeah, I think he's the only player today who hasn't lost a game yet.
What a beast.
So yeah, he's playing well. He's got really good momentum, and that's always matters.
Yeah, what just happened? I didn't catch what happened. What just happened?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, about the momentum is really important because it's a short race to 5.
Oh, this one's to 7 actually.
Oh, this one's a 7.
Yeah, so,
Even a race to 7.
so
you know.
Tim's up 1-0. But yeah, a race to 5 is momentum is like once you've got it,
Yeah.
if you lose it, you have to make sure you lose it right at the end so you can clutch it.
Anything can happen.
Yeah,
in a race
if
to
you were to lose it, yeah, anything can happen, and especially 10 ball. Like, I would say 8 ball's a bit more on the predictable side. I don't know, that's just my opinion. But yeah, 10 ball and 9 ball, maybe 10 would be a bit less unpredictable than 9 ball.
Yeah.
Oh, another scratch on the break, is it?
And he made a good break as well.
It was a nice break, yeah.
Quite an open break. Made like how many balls? Like
3?
2 balls in the break?
made 2 balls.
2, yeah, 2.
balls.
There we go.
2 balls off the break. Everything's out in the open. No problem balls anywhere. It's a good chance for Justin to run out here.
Definitely.
And you know, it's always tough getting that first game on the board. You always get a bit of early match jitters, especially if you're playing in the finals. You just want to get on the board and you want to start your momentum rolling.
Yeah.
So, just to recap a little, Tim actually, the way we had it was we had 4 groups of 4, and Tim and Justin were in the same group. So, very interestingly enough, they did play each other earlier in a race to 4, and Tim did end up victorious with a score of 4-2, I believe.
Yep. 4-2.
4-2, there we go. But yeah, our other 14 members that came and played today, we thank you all for coming. First of all, it was a very sort of difficult thing to organise to make sure everyone was free on the same day because it's hard to get the top 16 everywhere in the same spot.
Especially
But yeah,
since everyone's in uni.
yeah, and uni, yeah, it's difficult. But thank you all for coming. First of all. So yeah. I actually ended up playing today somehow. I wasn't rostered on, but we had someone pull out last minute from COVID, so I did manage to get a spot in. I played badly, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest with myself. Yes, I did play badly.
Oh, it's playing good.
Going back to the tempo, yeah, he's going good. Oh, he's switching
Yeah.
to his left hand now. Very Ronnie, very Ronnie.
Do you find that
I think
snooker
he's
players are more?
overrun it.
Do you find that snooker players can switch between hands more and more ambidextrous, or is
To be
that?
honest, I haven't actually seen very many snooker players playing pull in Sydney specifically, but the other snooker player I know of for sure is Chris Dam,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and he definitely does
Nah,
not
he
switch
can't. He
hands.
can't.
He can't switch.
He can't play right-handed. Nah, his right hand's terrible.
And do you ever find yourself switching hands or no?
I
That depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation.
I-
Oh, it's tied up, is it?
Like
He's got
way
a
with my
lucky
right.
with this one.
That's tied up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh, was a bit fortunate, but you know, it's 10 ball.
A
anything
little
can
bit
happen.
fortunate.
A little bit fortunate.
These are the little lucky shots that wins you the rack, especially when there's only 3 balls left on the table.
You don't expect to get
You know,
snookered with 3 balls.
like if you pull this off on the 1, you never know. Your opponent can get ball in hand, and then you still might not be able to run it out. But when there's only 3 balls left on the table,
Leon's getting excited.
He could have been a great Russian pool player. Looks like Justin's choosing just to draw it straight back, which is a shot that a lot of snooker players have comfortable with.
Oh,
And as I say that, I jinxed him.
Risky bet, but it's still not a foul, so
Yeah, it's a lot about
at least he didn't sell out too badly.
You don't want to. You don't want to do that early in
quite
the
the
match.
thing cut onto the middle, I think. I don't know if he was gonna opt to play it in the side or in the corner.
I think he might choose to cut it in the corner actually.
Jamming it into the side, that can position you for the 9 quite nicely. Yeah, like that.
It's on for the front.
Yeah. To be honest, I can't get those ones. 'Cause, like, I always get worried that, you know, I'm a millimeter off, that's it. You're not.
They're
you're
touchy.
not
They're
in.
touchy. The side pockets here are not
Yeah, diamond
not
tables
easy.
specifically are
Definitely
tougher
not
than
easy.
side
So the pocket edges are quite sharp. Is that
Yeah,
right?
that's right, that's right.
Whereas on a snooker table, you've got the rounded pockets.
Ooh, try to stun it out there.
I don't know. I think
Punched
you
it.
should have just played it.
Just
in the
roll it,
opposite corner.
roll it dead
Yeah, roll
way,
it down
and then
there.
play it into the left, the right.
The left,
Depending on
the
the
left.
camera angle, it would
Yeah.
be the left. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Still, needs a good pot here to
Is the scratch on maybe?
keep his lead. Oh, he's overcut it by a mile, but he played the pro side and he's got a good lead.
That's good. That's good. Not too bad.
Pro side. Yeah, the pro side.
Yeah, for those shots, you'd always prefer to
on the
overcut
thin side,
than
yeah.
undercut. If he undercut that ball, he would have left it
An
easy
easier
shot,
an
an easier shot. Yeah.
He might go all out for the kick here,
Yeah.
but you never know.
So would you kick into the corner or would you
I wouldn't.
bank
I'd
into
actually,
the corner?
I'd rather thin it and play the split safety.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It leaves a
Never-
bank for the opponent on, but you know, it's
Yeah.
a lot safer than trying to make it and
I
leaving it
think-
in the middle of the pocket.
I think
Exactly.
I'd rather let them make that risk and take it on.
Yeah.
They make it, they make it. If they don't make it, at least I have a good shot. You know, I'll probably have a shot on the table. Yeah, there you go. That's the shot I was
perfect.
talking
That's
about.
perfect.
Played it perfect. Played it absolutely perfect.
And now this is actually a much tougher situation for Tim than it was for Justin.
Very difficult to return the safe back if you're in Tim's point of view right now.
Yeah, and there's obviously no pot as well, so.
Yeah. I mean,
Double
you can't even
kisses.
bank it. You'll double
Yeah,
kiss.
might
You can't bank it in.
He
You might be
wants
able
to
to
bank
bank it on the
other
left,
way, yeah.
but it's very, very, very difficult.
Oh, that's a foul.
No, I think even playing the thin shot, even if he did just slightly thin it, it wouldn't have been ended up pretty nice. It would have bounced back up table, and then he would have had like a long pot onto the 10. So
Looks like Tim's conceded the frame, so the score should be 1-1, is it, or 2-1?
it is 1-1.
1-1. There we go. Yeah.
That situation actually comes up a lot. You know, the opponent leaves you safe long distance, and you're left with either a bank or a safety. And you know, you either gotta go for glory, or you know, play a safety and might leave your opponent another chance at the pot. Like, sort of what if you watch the World Pool Masters in 9-ball with Alex Kazakis and David Arcady.
Oh, that one. That's
That
a
was-
famous. That's a
yeah,
famous
that's very
shot.
famous
That
shot.
is
Yeah.
for the
I
win,
th-
hill.
For the win, hill. Oh, God. And it's gonna leave you sick for months to come if the opponent makes that shot.
Yeah. Exactly.
To be fair, Kazakis did have a chance. He just, missed position on the 9 and opted to play the safety instead of the bank. He actually had a chance to bank it himself.
He actually had a chance
In
to
fact,
bank
his
it.
bank was easier than the one Al-Kaidi had.
Yeah, his was. I do remember that.
But you know, finals.
Yeah.
Nerves sometimes get the better of you.
So
He was hoping that, Al-Kaidi couldn't live up to the
The
pressure.
dream, to the dream.
Yeah.
But Justin's been left with a pretty standard shot here. I think Tim's a bit messed up that
Yeah.
push shot.
Yeah, he messed up the push.
Oh. He played it with left hand
Left
side.
hand side. Try to go inside 2 rails.
Yeah. So probably what caused him to miss.
And Tim, I feel, should go rail first here. Because looks like he's pretty dead straight. But I can't really tell from this angle. Oh no, he's perfect.
Oh, look at this line.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Wow, good shot.
But too
It's kinda
perfect. He's kind of straight.
It's
on
too
this one.
straight on
Yeah.
the 2. We have prime view of the angle he has right now.
So if you jack it up with side, does that?
Oh, you wouldn't jack it.
You wouldn't do that, would you? You'd have to
wouldn't
just
jack this up.
yeah. Because I'm thinking if you want to come out a little bit, maybe you could try playing a bit of side, but it really just doesn't do enough.
Yeah, because
It doesn't do enough,
when you
right?
jack up and you play with side, that's a
Becomes
masse.
That's a masse.
Yeah.
And you're not shooting it straight, and it's very difficult.
Yeah, that's right.
You can play it to masse it, and if you masse it off of a long shot, it'll screw back on the other side.
Yeah, your favorite shot.
That's my favorite shot.
He practices all the time, but I've never seen him make it ever in a proper match. So I don't know why he's been practicing.
You got your chance tomorrow. Are you playing tomorrow, Kevin?
Yes, I am actually. So it's
Good
the
luck.
Chaos Pool Series tomorrow.
Yeah.
10 ball as well.
10 ball as well, yeah. So I don't think Tim is playing in it, is he?
I think he is. No,
Maybe
he
he
is.
is.
He
Oh, he would be.
He's actually playing Raycole first round.
Oh wow!
That's exciting.
And Leon's playing as well. So,
Yeah, so he's probably looking to
Avenge his loss.
Is just warming up today. You know? Today's
There
his
you go.
warm up tournament.
that's it. Oh, what a
what
good pot.
Shot. Oh,
And
great
avoided the
shot.
scratch as well. Nicely done,
Perfect.
nicely done. Beautiful.
Oh, I think he's got a bit too much angle here.
Yeah.
I'll have to bump
Might
the
need to
7.
either bump the 7 or you play for the short side and play with the 7 in the opposite corner.
Or he's gonna roll it.
But I like
really
bumping it
soft.
here.
I
I think
definitely
bumping it is
more
probably the
short.
better play.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's perfect.
nice bump. Perfect.
Playing
Perfect.
really good so far.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Leon, you want to join us, Leon? Or?
Come on, join
Yeah.
us, join us.
Kevin just left us.
We got
He's-
we got a special guest.
Semi-finalist.
Semi-finalist. Had a tough loss there in the semi-finals. Had chances.
We'll be seeing you hopefully in the finals for next Sunday.
Yeah, 9 ball.
9 ball.
Oh, he
Yeah.
overdrew that by a lot.
I think Justin's not too used to the tables at the moment. Doesn't really play here much.
Yeah. Nice
Nicely
shot.
done, nicely done. Wow. So he's now up two frames to 1.
2-1.
Did Kevin go?
Yes, so just going off what we were talking about earlier, we have our 9-ball comp next Sunday. Very exciting stuff, and hopefully be looking to see Leon in the final. He actually hasn't won it yet. A couple more things. We've got our mixed doubles in the week after. Lucky looking to take that one, but again, who knows? And final week, we've got, I think, a social pool to end the term. We're almost at the end of term, actually. Had a really exciting sort of set of events this time. Yeah. Inter-Uni on next term as well.
Oh.
So yeah,
That's gonna be fun.
Wait,
hopefully
when is it? When is it?
next term.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Doubles comp as well next time as well. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see how
That's
that
a
goes.
stacked team.
I'd like to see if UNSW wins it again, because UCID's starting to pump through a good couple of members.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Lost quite a few. We've lost Will.
Lost some, but you've got some. So
I mean,
who
it's still a
knows?
strong team. Inter-Uni is full of like the best players.
yeah, that's why it's good, and it's 8 ball, so a bit different to what we're watching now.
Quite an interesting break here. A
But-
lot of problems.
At least we're at Burwood, huh? Yeah. So is he pushing out on this one? Is he?
I mean,
Or is he just? What's he doing?
oh, it was a dry break. It was a
Dry break, was it?
Yeah, it was a dry break.
3, 6. Yeah, dry. Tim's pushing out.
Nice push out. So that's an aggressive push out. It's when you break out one of the problem balls and leave yourself like your opponent with like not a very easy shot. If he tries to take it and misses it, then at least now you'll have one less problem to deal with, and you can run it out.
Exactly, yeah.
Great insight.
Ooh,
I'm not
from
sure if he was playing the
behind.
rail first.
Clipped it, yeah.
Pretty sure he wasn't. But
was
look at
either.
this lead.
Oh, my goodness,
God.
another one. There we go.
What's him and finding the line to go straight behind the 10 ball? Oh, okay. So I don't know if a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, this is for you, Kenneth," and whenever they have a difficult shot to pull off, but I swear, like 100% of the time, they completely miss it.
Yep.
There's
What did I
the
say?
Hey, case in point. Case in point.
miss. That's it.
It's the curse. It's the curse. Justin with a good chance to run out here. I think the 7 passes the 8 into
think
the
so.
right corner pocket. Yeah, so the only problem I see here is probably the 6 to the 7. Once you can figure that out, you just gotta make sure you're like on the right side of the 7. You gotta be low on the 7, and you just roll forward for the 8 in the opposite corner. Should be fine.
What do you think sort of the secret is to running a rack in 10 ball? Or maybe not so much the secret. You want to answer it, Leo?
Don't worry about answering this question.
Leo doesn't want to answer Kenneth?
Well, what's wrong with answering this question?
You better run a rack out in your life. No, it's okay. You can answer the question.
It's definitely harder than doing it in 8 ball, at least from what I've observed.
Yeah, no, it's definitely more difficult to break and run because you got to remember that like there's only one ball you can play for next. You know, there's no options. The only options you can play for is playing for like 2 different pockets. If you overhit it or you underhit it, then you'll play for the other pocket, right? But for 8 ball, you have all these other balls. So if you lose position ever so slightly, you can have like another ball to help recover. You know. For 9 ball and 10 ball, you don't have that option anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
So-
but with 9, you can sometimes give it a chance on like a carom or something just to win the game and to
Yeah.
end the rack early. But
Yeah.
10 ball, you can't do that. It's quite harsh like that.
Definitely a lot more difficult to run out a rack of 10 ball. It requires a lot of position, a lot of good recovery shots. That's very important as well. Being able to recover when you lose slight position and then being able to, you know, play a good shot, get back pretty decent position to run out the rack from there. So, I mean, have we seen any break and runs today?
I heard of one today.
I've
I think.
broken around like 3 times.
Oh, you did? Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Good job,
surprising.
Leo. Well, you just get to answer that question then.
Slot Perp, should answer that question.
Yeah.
I think he maybe might be better.
Did you find that it was the break that allowed you to do it? Like, was it an open break
no,
or?
break is huge in 10 ball. Once you have a good spread.
I saw you break 4, pop 4 on the break once today.
Yeah.
Is that a normal occurrence or was that a one-off?
Sometimes 6 balls, 7 balls. Nah.
6.
No.
Jeez.
No, 4 break is so rare. I think most of the time, it's just going to be 1 ball, and it's probably going to be this one on the side pockets if you know the break well. If you're lucky, it's 2 balls on the side.
Yeah.
And every now and then you'll get a few lucky ones in.
No, the break is definitely the most important shot for every break and run. If you don't have a good break, the break and run just becomes like a lot more difficult.
Absolutely. I think the break is what determines most of the games.
I mean, that's why you have pros who actually practice only the break. So like they dedicate a couple hours each day to only practice the break.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, quite fortunate to leave it right above the 9.
I
So
don't know if this is on.
Tim can see it, but he probably won't be able to pot it.
Tim's on the
Yeah.
safety
Yeah,
here.
no.
Ooh,
Fortunately,
double
double
kissed.
kissed.
Yeah, not too good.
Does the 8 pass the 10
Yeah, on this side.
on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he's going to leave himself some angle here to go on
I
the
can't tell what angle he has.
I think he's got perfect angle. Stun across should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
like
that's what he's playing for.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, beautiful.
Absolutely plum sauce.
Yep. And he's left himself a good angle to get on the 9 as well.
Yeah.
So it should be easy break.
I love the way he cues. It's very satisfying to see just the balls go in and just
It's very snooker.
very snooker. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, and the scratch. Oh,
Not the
he's
scratch.
Not
avoided
the
it.
scratch, not the scratch.
He's got another opportunity here. It's like
Not the best
easier
time.
shot.
Not the best time to mess up, unfortunately.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
overcut that by a lot. Yeah, like for 10 ball especially, the more balls you pot, the more dangerous it is for you to miss a shot because there's less balls on the table for your opponent to pot to win the rack.
Yeah.
10 ball's all about finishing well.
Yeah, it's all about the finish. for 10
Exactly.
ball.
Yeah. And I think Tim had it quite tricky there. He was forced to play top. He was tied to the rail at least.
Ooh.
Justin didn't really have an angle there and
Did he go for the? I think he went for the cut though.
went for the cut. Yeah. Ambitious.
It was tough because if you go for that cut, if you miss it, you're guaranteed to leave the ball on, especially because you're hitting it that soft. It's always going to stay over the bubble.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of percentage shots that you got to play for. Like you got to think about, like what would happen if I miss? You know, those are the little things that you need to think about before you play the shot to see if that's the right option.
Absolutely.
Nicely done.
Nice little shot there.
Perfect line. Perfect line.
That's exactly where you want to land on the rail to get on the 10.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, Tim's got to regroup. Make sure he puts this 10 and tie it back up to 2-all.
Yeah.
It's a very important frame, this one. It's you either tie or you let them go 3-1.
There we go.
You played it well.
Bit of a rattle there.
Little.
Just a tiny bit.
There we go. 2-all. Head to head.
Looks like it's going to be a good game. Good match.
While they're racking, I'll just make a quick shout out to our usual sponsors. So many thanks to City Heroes as always. I think they do a great job with providing us tables, providing everyone opportunities to come and play. And I mean, beautiful display we have so far, 2-all. Really happy with the standard that we've got, and especially with these tables. So thank you again to City Heroes and the staff for allowing us to partner with them. Also to ARC as well, thank you for helping fund our events too.
Nice little break here. He's actually got a shot on the 1. The only issue is I think he's on the wrong side of the 1, so that if he tries to go back up table for the 2, he's going to bump into the 5, so you're not going to be able to get there.
You might just have to slow roll this and take the 1 cut.
Or either that, or you just start right behind the 5, play safety. Oh,
he's on the right side.
he's actually straighter than I thought. Now he's left with a thin cut.
Not bad, not bad. Is he behind the 5? Oh no. He's snookered behind the
Absolute
5.
nightmare.
That's not good. It looked like he had it. I mean, just the way it was going, and then just this table just plays like glass.
Yeah, the rails are really bouncy on these tables, so
Yeah.
I think the players play it off 2 rails, kick behind the 3. Yeah, like that.
Oh, nice. Nice to escape.
Very good contact on the 10 as well. Just to leave it safe.
Oh, very good leave.
Well, that 8 looks like it's tied up
Even
as well.
tied up the 8.
Yeah.
Not that that 10 is going to be a problem.
What's he going for here?
Taking his time, weighing out his options. He's thinking whether to play safe or to pot the ball. I think he's going for the potty. He's missed it by fraction.
But he's left it quite safe for him as well.
He has left it quite safe. There's no straightforward safety back for Tim here. He's going to have to manufacture something.
I think he's looking at the thin cut and then possibly tucking behind the 8 and 10.
Oh, I don't like that shot. It's very hard to judge. It's very easy to leak out.
He's opted to go for it.
Oh, how well did he play that
wow.
though? How?
very
Ooh,
well.
did he leave it?
Yeah.
I think it
I think
goes.
from his body reaction, he's not too sure.
He's not sure, apparently. But it looks like he can see it.
It was a good effort. It was a very good effort.
Ooh.
Nice, nicely done.
Alright. Team with a good chance on the table. The only issue is the 8, 9, 10 is just so tied up.
Yeah.
What would you do here, Kenneth?
I would actually pot all the balls to the 8 and then play safety on the 8. If you can leave yourself like dead straight on the 8, you just play a stun shot and then you'll just hide it automatically behind the 9. Just guarantee the safety.
As you were saying before, you have to play the percentages here. It's not always about the run out.
Yeah, it's not always
what
about
gives you
the
the best
run
chance of winning the frame. And Tim missed that
no.
one. Was he going for a safety?
Oh, man, that's lined up.
I think that was quite lucky.
That's
from
lined
Tim.
up. Now,
Yeah, that was definitely a smooth.
another option you could go with. I'm not sure how the rule applies in 10 ball, but at least in 8 ball, what you can do is you can take a ball and call safety on it, and just give
There's
your
none of
opponent
that
the next
in
time. I don't know if you're allowed
yeah,
to do that
so
in 10 ball.
for 10 ball, there's actually no point in calling safety whatsoever. There is no situation where calling a safety will give you an advantage.
Say you're playing the 7, right?
Yeah.
Say assume the 6, 5, and 3 are not there, right?
Yeah.
Playing the 7, you got a pretty straight shot on it, and if you call safety on it, you can pretty much tie the cue ball behind the 9, right?
Yeah, but if you pot a ball, your opponent can always give it back.
He can always give it back.
He
exactly.
can always give it back.
Yeah, see,
as
that's the
long
thing
as-
with 10 ball. Right?
Yeah, so there's actually no point in calling a safety. If you're just going to play the safety shot, there's no point in calling it because
Yeah,
you're just going to play the
exactly.
safety shot. And if you accidentally fluke it, but you call safety, the opponent can still put you back in. So
Yeah,
there's no
well,
point.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fair enough. When you put it like that, definitely.
Yeah, there's actually no point in calling safety.
10 ball isn't just 9 ball with an extra ball, is it? There's
Yeah,
more
it's
to it.
not. Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot more to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, how's the angle? It looks a bit straight. I think he's got the slight
I
angle
think
to
he's
break out.
actually, yeah, because you can always cheat the pocket.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
You can go into it. The only issue is that because you're going into that 9 so full, it's actually not a very good outcome for you to actually leave yourself a good shot in the 8. You actually might need to probably play this a bit hard and just trying to like
Absolutely.
hope that you get.
You want as much movement on the 8, 9, 10 as
Yeah,
possible and just
yeah.
hope for the best and get a
You
shot.
can't slow roll this.
Here we go.
Yeah, and that's
oh,
what
no.
happens.
That's
You
not an
defi-
easy result.
you- no. You definitely could not have. If you kissed it on that side on the 9, it was 100% going to scratch.
Yeah.
So
He hasn't left anything easy for Justin.
might need to get someone to watch this show.
All right, yeah, we've got Kenneth to ref this shot very quickly. I'm not sure how much. Yeah, because there's an option of the double hit here, is there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's opted to go for the corner now, which is a bit more space. Which is very
Yeah.
understandable. You don't want to foul at a time like this.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah, perfect.
Wow, what a shot! What a shot! When you don't have that much space to play the shot like that, it's quite difficult.
Yeah, but he's left himself quite a bit of angle on the 9.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
As long as you make the pot, it should be quite natural for the tender in the corner.
Yeah, 3 rails.
Oh,
No.
that's a mistake. That
It's
was
a tricky
hard shot.
part, very tricky, yeah.
Where's he left him?
He's left him quite a
nice shot.
standard.
Nice. Yeah.
Standard.
Very common shot in 10 ball, swing around 2 rails.
But yeah, there's 2 options here.
Very
You either play it
common
with left and then swing it around 2 rails for the 10, or you play it with right and swing it 1 rail.
Oh, he's missed.
And Tim's missed it.
Oh.
And I think he's left something quite easy for Justin.
He rushed that shot there. He was only down for like a second.
Absolutely.
Alright, key shot here. Gotta make sure he makes it, leaving himself decent on the 10.
Nicely played, nicely played.
Oh, I
There
think
we
he's
go.
got quite a
Oh, yeah.
cut on the 10 and
Yeah. I think it's enough.
he's gotta make
Definitely
sure he hits this with a bit of authority.
Yeah. That's it. Oh. Oh no. Still giving Tim the shot, but I'm sure he'll make it.
Justin said, "Don't worry about it." But Tim didn't hear him because he's
Oh.
on here. So, but yeah, no, it didn't make much difference. An extra
There
5
you go.
seconds doesn't make a difference.
Tim is now taking the lead 3-2. So he's been down this whole race and just down and tied, but now he's actually up. So very interesting. Up 3-2.
I mean, even pros got to play it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even a pro got to play it.
I think in a
It's
competition,
just
you
like a
shouldn't-
tournament thing. It's just like you just got to play it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just how tournaments are done. Like you should just always just make them play it. It's an extra 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just more professional, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just more official, you know. Like even if you scratch on the 9 in an official tournament, especially like Whirlpool Masters, Whirlpool Championship,
Yes.
they'll respot the 9 and they'll make you play it with the ball in hand and putt.
Yeah.
They wouldn't just give you the
Because
frame.
it's a tournament.
Yeah.
Tim's broken dry again, I think. His break hasn't been going too well for him in this match.
Yeah, a lot of dry breaks, but no shot on the 1 here.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of push-outs and a lot of safeties on the one. I think this might be another situation where that's going to happen.
Yeah, it makes the games a lot more interesting.
Absolutely. Is it that one on table 8? It's probably on one piece 1.
The lead's okay.
Yep. I think Tim's going to opt for another safety here. Maybe think up on the 1, just swing the ball back around to the other side.
Oh, you played a nice little touchy shot there.
It's a very good shot. Very good shot. He's left him an easy one-rail kick, but you never know what can happen here.
Yeah.
Especially with so much balls on the table and huge classes like that, like the 2-4-6. It's very easy to go counter safety here if you just play the 1 at the right pace.
Yeah, nice little hit there. I think
He's left him a
he
shot.
left him the cut. I think he left him the
But
cut.
it's definitely not an easy one either to get on the 2. You have to be quite precise for the side pocket.
You might need to swing it. Either you definitely play with side on either side. You either play with right, come up 2 rails, back down for the 2, or you play with left and swing a 1 rail back out for the 2.
Oh, I think he couldn't pot it.
Maybe he couldn't pot it. Yeah.
It's quite a good lead from Tim.
But leaves Justin a very easy, safe back.
Absolutely.
Just hit it about half ball, leave the cue ball, leave the 1 ball near the rail, and swing the cue ball to the other side.
Just like that. Oh, he's not hit it on the right spot for the 1. I think
He
still
played it with too much side. He
Yeah.
played it with too much side. You actually want to hit the long rail instead of the short rail first.
He still managed to get the safety, and Tim's got to kick it out.
Oh,
And Tim has
just
another
missed
kick.
it.
Tim has missed, I think, like 3 kicks today, and they weren't too hard either. I think
Yeah.
that's quite a gimme. So looking at the table now, there doesn't seem to be many problem balls. I think, honestly, 1 to 2 might be in this key shot. I can't see the angle from here.
Oh, he's overran it
Overran
and
by
is
a mile.
behind the
And he's-
10.
Oh? Yeah.
Well,
It's going to be a very hard kick as well.
he's got
because
another
he's trying
1
to
rail
sneak
kick,
it.
yeah. Jacked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hit it
oh,
nicely, hit it
ooh.
nicely. And he
Very nice shot. Good
sneaked it
leave.
Tim again, I think.
Yeah, he's got a good leave. That was a good kick though.
Yeah, it's a very good
Almost made it.
We'll see if Tim makes this kick this time.
Yeah.
Hopefully. This is quite an easy one, in my opinion. And
Oh,
missed
he's
it
missed it
again.
again.
That's a lot of kicks that Tim's been missing.
Yeah.
Is that 2 fouls in a row now?
I
Or?
think it is 2 fouls.
It is 2 fouls.
Oh yeah.
It's 2 fouls.
I'm not sure if Justin realises. I think he's going for a run.
I
Which is
mean-
not a bad decision either. If you're
Yeah,
confident
but
in your
he's
abilities.
still got to call it.
Yeah.
Just the rules, you know.
Yeah.
We'll see if he
'Cause
does when Tim
technically,
comes back.
technically, if your opponent 3 fouls, if you 3 foul your opponent, but you didn't tell him before the 3rd foul that he's on 2 fouls, then you actually can't call the 3rd foul.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we'll see if he's cognizant enough to see that.
Nice little 2 rails. Perfect on the 4. Off the rail as well. He's got a good chance to run out here.
Sure. He's on the 50-yard line for the ball.
I don't know if he played for the side or the corner.
Honestly,
Maybe the side. Because I think it doesn't pass the corner.
yeah. I think it's the side also because Justin's been overhitting quite a lot of balls.
Oh,
Left another second for team.
This could be.
he's getting all the rolls. Yeah, he is not mentioning 2
So
fouls.
Tim does foul kick,
Yeah, that's actually interesting.
Let's have a look. Yeah,
Because Tim's actually on 2 fouls.
he is. Yeah.
But Justin didn't call the 2 fouls. So if Tim fouls, maybe you can see it. Oh, you can see
got
it.
it. He's got-
You can
oh,
see
wow.
it. That's fine. Oh, wait. What if he? Oh, if that bumped off to the 8 and scratched.
It'd be an interesting
we
situation.
would need a yeah.
Very interesting situation. But we've avoided that.
But does
so.
Justin know about the 3 foul rule? Because he's a snooker player. He might not know about the 3 foul rule.
Yeah, he might not.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Nice queuing
Oh,
there.
nice pot.
Nice queue action. Yeah.
Is he straight under 6?
No, he's not. He's actually slightly on the wrong side of the 6.
Oh, okay. He's going to have to play a lot of left-hand side to play the 7 in the side. I think that's the only place
Yeah,
he
he's looking at 7 in the corner maybe.
Oh, yeah. Just play top.
Let's play with top, bring it back to the other side of the rail. Oh, he's playing with this with left hand side, so he's trying to swing it over.
To give himself
That's
an
a
easier pot.
good shot. I think he's okay. I think he's perfect.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
He's shaking his head though. He's shaking his head. I don't know what's
He's
wrong.
not. Why is he
He
not?
might have
I think
a tiny pocket due to the
maybe
9.
he's not on the wrong side of the.
Oh, he's playing a nice little safety here. Nice shot. Keeping control of the table. That's very important. Making sure your opponent doesn't have anything easy. You gotta work for it. This is actually a very tough safety to get out of. If he tries to kick a run rail, he's trying to sneak it, and he's got to play with side.
Yeah.
And he
You
kind
have
of
to
kicked the
control
other
for the
side
muscle.
because it's stuck on the 8.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. I mean, we've seen Tim's 1 rail kicks, but how are his 2 rail kicks?
I wouldn't imagine them to be too much better.
You never know. You never know. Some people, their 1 rail kicks are like, they struggle with 1 rail kicks, but their 2 rail, 3 rail kicks because it's actually a bigger ball when you play with more rails.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we
look,
go.
this,
Here we go.
look,
Here we
this.
go. Oh,
there we
nice
go. What a
escape.
shot.
Nice
Quick
escape. There we go.
Perhaps his 2 rail kicks are good after all.
What a return safety on that one.
Nice.
Oh, it was unfortunate to leave the 7 on,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
That's just 10 ball for you, isn't it?
This, I don't like the
quite hard
angle.
to get on the
He
9.
doesn't. Yeah, he's got a very tough angle in the 8 to get back onto the 9.
He's got to draw this for the side.
Oh,
and he's
I
jacked
don't.
up
I
as
don't
well.
like jacking up and playing draw on this shot.
Absolutely, it's quite hard.
Yeah,
Makes your percentage much lower if you do that. And he's left at 8.
it definitely drops your percentage of punting the ball. All right, Tim, come on. Yeah, this is the best chance you're gonna get here on this rack to win it. Rolls it up. Ooh. You have to play the bump.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
have to play the bump. And the only issue is you're not bumping it very thick. You're actually bumping it quite thin.
So it could really go anywhere.
It makes it a lot harder to judge where the 10 and the cue ball is going to end up.
He's missed the point.
He's
He's
missed
missed
it,
it,
but he
yeah.
also missed the bump, so he wasn't going to be left with anything decent.
But this is quite a hard shot for Justin. To get back on the 10 as well on top of that, it's not easy. I don't know.
Yeah, like if you cut this 9, you might even scratch onto the left hand corner.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very difficult shot to pull out. He's playing this with draw. He might draw it with bottom left.
That was the wrong shot.
Ooh.
And so Tim's got a straight 9, looks like.
Well, there is no universe where you play a safety here. You just gotta have to make this shot.
Yeah.
Hit it with authority.
You're right. You're right.
Just punch it in.
Oh no.
I think into just nerves at this point.
Yeah,
Both
pressure.
players getting a lot of pressure.
Yeah, pressure's getting to both of them a little bit.
What's the prize? What are they playing for?
Oh, so we actually have a $150 gift voucher today, so pretty big, as per our usual prize. We've also got a trophy as well.
Oh,
And
awesome.
I think you're allowed to grab a hoodie if you don't have one already. I'm sure Tim has one, but
Oh, it's scratched.
Justin's opted for the same shot.
not the best.
It should be fairly easy to finish up for him. But under pressure, you never really know.
This is these are the most important ones. If he doesn't run out from here, it's gonna hurt his mental.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's good. He's pretty good.
Almost overhit it there.
Yeah.
Almost overhit it. I don't like the line he
Me
played.
neither. He was too straight on those.
Too straight. He could have given himself more angle.
Well, he still managed to land okay on it. I think we should be making this and making it 4-2.
There we
you
go.
go.
Yeah, brought it up to 4-2. The best. Yeah. You find that 10 ball is quite fast paced compared to the other forms, or not so much?
No, I think 9 ball's obviously the fastest because
Yeah.
like you can fluke. There's less balls on the table. You know, you can combo the 9 and we'll just end the frame there.
Yeah.
A lot of shortcuts in ending the frame in 9 ball. Whereas for 10 ball, like depending on the format you're playing, obviously there's some tournaments where you actually can combo the 10
Yeah.
as long as you call it and just win the frame. But most of the time nowadays, it's a respot on the 10 if you
Exactly,
if you
yeah.
pot it.
We were playing Respot today as well,
Yeah.
so
it makes it. I think it's a lot slower because when you play safe, because you're just playing safe on one ball, it's a lot easier to play safeties. So the safeties
yeah, definitely.
are a lot more dragged out. Whereas in 8 ball, because there's so many balls on the table that you can pot, it's actually a lot easier to have a chance on the table to run out.
exactly, yeah.
So I think it's the slowest out of the 3.
The slowest out of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also the most, skillful game out
Yeah.
of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely
Nice
done.
shot.
Nicely
Very
done.
nice shot. Played a perfect pace, perfect line.
And how's things over at APPA?
Not bad. We just
bad?
had the Australian Open 9
Yeah,
ball.
I had
not
a
too
look,
long
so
ago.
you did pretty well on that.
I did not.
No.
I did not.
Come on. No, you
did
had
not.
the because you had also group stage to final stage, was that right?
Yeah.
Was that your yeah? So and did you made it into the
I made it into
finals?
final stage.
Yeah. I mean, to me, that's like that's a big achievement.
I mean, I did have a very tough draw. I mean, in
Yeah.
the qualifying stage, I had Alvin Wajaya, who's like 720 Fargo, like literally like probably the 3rd seed of the entire tournament
Yeah.
to win it. I was actually I slept in. For some reason, my alarm didn't go off.
Oh, no.
and I woke up. So my match started at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
I woke up and the time said 12:54 p.m.
Oh no.
So I literally had I got ready the fastest I've ever got it ready in my life. Rushed over here, but there was so much traffic, and so the car park to the Burwood car park
Yeah.
was so jammed up because it was a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
that's peak
packed.
hour.
Absolutely.
So I had to look at the draw to see who was playing at 1 p.m. and who was playing at 9 p.m. 9 a.m.
9
There was a
a.m.
9 a.m. session and a 1 p.m. session. I saw one of my mates, Will Yuan, who was
Yeah.
ex-president of CueSoc.
Yeah.
He played the 9 a.m. session. I called him to see if he was at City Heroes. He was there. And I called him, hey, can you do me a big favor? Come downstairs and park my car while I run upstairs and play my match. And so he ran downstairs, got into my car, parked it for me while I came upstairs and played my match. So I was probably still half asleep, so I couldn't play well. I actually had a lot of chances against Bajaya, Alvin, so
What was the score in the end?
5-2.
5-2. Okay.
I had a lot of chances.
His way? Yeah.
His way, yeah.
Oh.
And I qualified to the second day, and because I was on the loser's side, I had to play one of the winner's side players, and I played Ivan Mengley, who ended up winning the match.
I played Ivan, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was close. I actually had a lot of chances against him. So. Close
Yes. Sorry to interrupt, but did Tim just run out?
Was that a break and run?
Was that a break? Yeah, he just did.
I was too busy telling my story, so I was in the past. Too much attention. Was that a break?
More of a podcast, to be honest.
It was a break. It should have been. Yeah.
Was it a break and run?
Yeah.
Was it a break and run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a break and run.
So sorry, 12 years. That's just the break and run. We're getting a bit lost up in our
Yeah.
in our conversation.
Yeah, so it was
No,
a break
that was a
and run.
good story as well, though. I don't mind that. Yeah.
Who's now up 5-2?
Up 5-2, yeah. Two matches.
I did better in the other one.
Yeah,
the
so-
Nationals.
So how'd you?
yeah.
The one earlier in the year. I saw you made it to the semis. I think was it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I watched your game on the live stream.
Oh,
yeah.
It was on a live stream.
Yeah, I
Who
think
were you against?
you played against Joe on the live stream. Yeah.
Of course.
He ran a 3-pack on me.
Sounds about right. Yeah,
It
Joe
was
would run a
it was
3-pack,
1-1. It was one rack each, and then he ran a 3-pack on me. And I tried to climb back. At one point, it was like 6-5. I got back to 6-5, and he was just playing too well.
Ivan's now won both our events, and he's from Queensland. Is that right?
Yeah, he won
So-
both events.
Both events. Yeah. Now
Crazy player.
he's amazing. Yeah. Now my question for you is, if we just look at New South Wales, where would you sit in terms of? I mean, it's a very difficult question to ask, obviously, and I mean, it's also very difficult to judge yourself.
It
but-
really it depends on how you view rankings as. Like, there's two types, right? It's like your skill level based on everyone else's skill level, or how well you perform in tournaments in relation to everyone else, like ranking points, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, it depends on how you view that. Like, obviously, there's going to be a lot of players who don't play in every tournament, so their ranking points is not going to be as high.
Yeah.
But, like, I could be rated higher in terms of ranking points, but
Ranking
in terms
points,
of
that's
skill
right.
level, they still might be like better than me.
Better,
so
yeah.
then they're higher in that regard.
Oh,
So-
definitely, yeah.
And I think you also have to include what counts as someone who plays pool, for example. Someone who's maybe played one competition in their life. Who do you really include in those rankings?
Yeah, exactly.
Between all the casual players, the amateur players,
Like-
and the professional
Like,
players.
because like after that semi-finals match that I lost, after I lost in that, because that was the first national event in 2022, I was misleadingly third in Australia. You know what I mean? Like, but obviously I'm not the third best player in Australia, so it depends on how you view the rankings.
Yeah.
And so Justin Smith's the kick.
And are you looking to host events all across Australia, not as opposed just to Burwood?
Yeah, we actually, our upcoming Australian Open 8-ball is not held in Burwood or Sydney. It's actually held in Adelaide,
Oh, there you go.
in the Empire Pool Lounge. I've never been there myself, but I've heard it's a very great venue. The owner himself is actually a really good player, so he values the quality, like the quality of his tables. He looks after them, so I'm sure it's going to be a great venue.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, he's missed it. Oh.
Had a very nice shot on the 2 there, but got unlucky with the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very interesting, though, to see the difference between players who just play in tournaments as opposed to players. Would you say there are people who just race and don't really play in tournaments?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
There's Long, Buster Long.
I'm sure a lot of you guys know Long. He's very friendly to CueSoc people.
It's very, he's quite the oddball in terms of, like, he's a very strong player, like very strong.
So
like,
what would
probably
stop him from playing in
He's one of the
tournaments?
top players in New South Wales, like easily, but he doesn't play in any tournaments, and when he races, he only plays for table.
Oh.
He's never played for money.
Oh, wow.
He's fluked the 4, but he's maybe hooked on the 5. Okay, no. Tim's taking
Tim's
so
taking it. Yeah,
actually
he's
got
not going to
shot.
give it back.
I think you used to host an invitational. I think there was one.
Yes,
that you
I did. I hosted a Kenneth's Invitational about 3 years ago now, but it was 2020. Actually, no, it was two years ago, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right before I went to Vegas.
Oh, you've been to Vegas? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I played in
To play pool.
the BCA World Championship in
Oh,
Vegas.
so was that 10 ball?
It
Or eight?
was there was every denomination. So there
Oh,
was
8, 9, 10,
There's
and like
8, 9.
Banks and all them?
There was no 10 actually. There was only 8 and 9, and there was Scotch doubles as well.
Oh,
But there was
okay.
different divisions. So it was bronze, silver, gold, and then opens.
Opens, right, okay.
Yeah.
So, how'd you go in that?
My Fargo was automatically putting gold, and I came third
Oh,
in. I
Third.
think it was April.
Impressive.
I came third in April. Yeah.
have you met any professionals? Or
I met
when I say professionals?
Every single professional there I could possibly. I took so many photos. I went up to SAB, Chris Melling, Jason Shaw. I actually had a couple drinks with Chris Melling and Darren Appleton and Jason Shaw. They're really nice. They're
Yeah.
really nice. On the table, they're so intimidating, but like they're actually so friendly and they're actually hilarious. They're very funny guys. Good sense of humor as well.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
your profile photos, you and Darren Appleton,
Yeah.
isn't
No,
it?
it's me and Chris Melling.
Melling,
actually.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I
Very
wanted to get a
interesting.
photo of the person who has the best break and run in the world, so that I can start break and running more. Not sure
There
if
you
it worked
go.
or not, but
Yeah,
I mean,
out of curiosity.
I think it has actually. Yeah,
He's got himself good there on the 8 as well.
yeah, nice angle to just roll it in and get.
Oh.
He's overcut
I
it.
think he's hit it a bit too hard for that one. For that side pocket,
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
really go quite
Yeah.
pocket speed. And he's
That's
over here
right.
to go 3 rails for some reason.
Yeah, a lot of unforced errors by both players here.
Absolutely.
Interestingly
nerves.
enough, actually, so the World Cup's coming up for 9 ball, isn't it? I mean, a couple of months, I'd say.
The World Cup of pool.
Yeah. For 9 ball. So, how did they choose the Australian players?
So-
And is anyone from anywhere eligible in Australia, or?
Yeah, so Matchroom, it's hosted by Matchroom Pool, right?
That's right, yeah.
They actually, we wanted to hold a qualifier for it, but I think we couldn't find a good time slot to hold it.
Right.
So
Okay.
I think we haven't come to a clear decision yet, but Matchroom needs to know who the team is very, very soon. And obviously, there's not a lot of time. Like, we can't just hold it next week.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly, yeah.
People need to have a lot of like.
Because
time
a lot
to
of the
prepare.
players who've played in previous World Cups aren't the most active players, you'd say, or is that incorrect?
Last year we had
We had Ivan was there with,
Ivan
with
Mengley
Justin.
with Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Justin's
gotta
been
be
there
the
every year.
same-
Is he still active? I mean, I'm not.
Yeah. Funnily enough, like yesterday, this morning, 6 a.m. So last night, Justin was playing in the US Open 8 ball, made it to the finals of the winner's side because it's double elimination.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was on the hill first against Carlo Biardo. It was race to 8.
8, yeah.
He was 7-6 up, and he snooked himself in the last ball to run out against Carlo Biardo. And then, unfortunately, didn't make the shot. Carlo runs out from there, and then break and runs. So then, Justin's now put onto the loser side. He played his loser side match 6 a.m. this morning, and unfortunately lost that. So he was placed third in the US Open.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So he's still very well active. Then he'll be back. He'll be back this year representing Australia.
Yeah, for sure. Great player. You know?
Something he always does at World Cup of Pool. It's always Justin plus someone else.
Yeah. It's
for
been
1
it's
year.
been like that for a good 6 years.
I mean,
had
he
a
is the
look,
best
yeah.
player in Australia
He is,
consistently.
yeah.
So
And
And,
understandably, if he came third in US Open, that's a very impressive feat.
Yeah. And yeah, Tim's now on the hill.
I think he's looking at the double here, and if he makes
Yeah.
it that 2-7 combo, it's very natural. You hit it anywhere in the 2, and you probably make the 7.
yeah, definitely. Oh, nice bank.
Nice bank. Good.
Oh, went a bit wide.
Looked like a good speed to play it at.
Yeah, no, very nice. He played it. He played it good.
Justin's opting for the 1-2-7 combo, and it seems pretty natural. This is where the one will end up afterwards. I think it's going to be in question. It's not an easy shot.
Oh, tried to play the combo, missed it.
And bank.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Tim's taking it.
Of course, as he should.
I don't see any reason
Yeah.
why he wouldn't take
Yeah.
that, to be honest.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm with you on that.
And this is a really natural rack, to be honest. Everything you play for, you don't have to do any crazy sort of positioning for it. 3, 4, 6, it's all very natural. Start
Yeah.
with 8.
Nice shot here.
And I don't see him messing this up, to be honest.
He just needed to roll this in, leave himself kind of straight on the 4, so he can just roll it in, leave himself kind of straight on the 6 as well. Very straightforward. Oh my god, but it's missed.
Oh,
I guess in Tim's defense, it has been a long day. And
Yeah.
we've been playing for a while.
we've just passed the hour mark in this race, actually.
But that's also pretty inexcusable. Tim shouldn't miss that.
Yeah, very inexcusable miss there.
And Justin's left himself.
I might ask you, Leon. Actually, how'd you find the pressure from today? Did you feel there was more pressure than previous comps we've had, or not really?
Look, to be completely honest, there's absolutely zero pressure. When I
Oh,
saw
fair
play
enough.
CueSoc events.
To be
Yeah.
fair, like he is the most experienced player out of
Yeah.
everyone in the field today.
Oh,
Like, he
actually,
played
so
today.
how long has Justin been around?
He's been-
Because you said
actually-
he's been around since you started. or-
Yeah, he's been here longer than I have. When I first joined CueSoc.
Yeah, he was
he
here
was-
since when I joined.
Yeah,
CueSoc.
yeah.
So yeah,
in terms of
you
oldest-
you'd probably have similar levels of experience, right?
Oh no! Just when I entered the pool scene for CueSoc, Justin was already quite a good player.
Oh,
who's
wow.
Allegedly made centuries by the time I came in. I don't know how true that is, but it's something
Mate,
that I've overheard.
a century break is not easy.
Absolutely not. No, by any means.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but pool and snooker's very different games, you know. So.
Yeah. Actually, Kenneth, when you were in CueSoc, how did you compare against Justin?
I've actually played him in the final.
Oh, no, not the.
Way to lose it.
No. Oh.
Yeah,
Well, well done to Tim.
Yeah, well done, Tim.
A good
very,
7-2 win there.
Anticlimactic finish to the race there.
Yeah, but tell us before we go how you went against him in the final.
Yeah.
I played Justin in quite a few finals. I think in 9-ball. I think 2014, 2015. No. I think it was 2015. I think 2015 or 2016. 8-ball comp. Yeah. We played in the final. It was. Yeah. It was 7-2, 7-3 or something. Yeah.
Wow.
No, that was my prime though. So.
Oh wow.
Prime. I was playing well that year. No,
There you go.
he's just always around the scene. Like he's always, you can't rule him out for winning an event. Always.
Never,
Yeah.
ever.
Exactly.
He's got